Well, here we are, the Black Moshannon State Park. And before getting to my site, I did a little drive around just to kind of check out the local area. This is a beautiful state park. It is in a really nice area. I definitely will come back here, hopefully bring the family. But for now, got our campsite. Back behind me there, we're not too far away from the restrooms. So that's kind of nice. They have full shower facilities here. Up there's the tent. That is a brand new tent. That's one that Panda got. Hasn't been used yet. She set it up in the backyard just to see what it was like. But we'll go show you. And so I might like my vehicles and everything, and I'm not normally this kind of guy, but today I matched my car. Originally, I planned on bringing the motorcycle, but the weather back home did not look so good, so I matched that right now, which I feel ridiculous. But anyway, so this Coleman tent, this is a darkening tent. So Panda picked this up with the intention of when we camp with the sapling. That way it's a little darker inside. That way she doesn't wake up super early, hopefully. Because that kid, the second it's a little bit of dawn, she'll be up. And Panda and I are not exactly morning people. But with that darkening, it's noticeably warmer in here. But other than that, pretty bare bones. I didn't put the gear loft in. I might do that later. So yeah, but it's got an ample amount of headroom in it. It's a 4-person tent, but as you can see just from this space, 4-person means 3-person with a little bit of space. But yeah, I like that the sidewalls go up a little bit before they curve in. I have a thinner pad right now, but I normally sleep on like a 3-inch pad, or if I have my cot, that raises me up like a good 6 to 8 inches. So it's nice being able to have different options for my sleep setup. So I didn't bring my cot because I wasn't sure if it was going to fit, but that inflatable cot I have would totally fit in this, and that'd be awesome. But this is what I got, and nothing too crazy. I have my climate sheet, which I love using the sheet, mostly because it keeps my pillow from moving. But it's also nice because if I want to wash everything up after a trip, I only have to wash the sheet. It keeps my pad nice and clean. And I have a Z pack, a Z folding sleeping pad under there, one of the Thermarest ones. When I car camp, I generally bring that, but here their campsites are nice, man. The pad, it's all mulched. They have these tie out points, so if you have trouble driving a stake, you can just go to those. This is really nice, very well thought out. It's higher up on the site, so you have room for drainage to happen if you're here during a rainstorm. Yeah, I cannot find anything even a little negative to say about this place yet. So, but I did see Darcy. I did see old dude. Old dude is like over that way. You referred to the site there is like the command center for our little meetup thing. I don't know how little or big this thing's gonna be. Hopefully it's like really awesome, because that'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, I think the next thing is I'm gonna get out of my street shoes and put my hiking shoes on, be a little more comfortable walking around here. Let's see, it's 2:30. Last notice I got from Kurt, he'll be here in about an hour. Not sure what that's from, but I'm not going to leave that there. So, campground. There's not a whole lot of people here, but it's still a half hour before their official check-in time. I did stop by the park office. They said that it was okay to check in as long as your site was vacant and it was the afternoon. So like, if you got here at 9 in the morning and your site was empty, you can't set up. which is reasonable because you're starting to creep into like the previous day stuff. But most campsites I've been to, if you're reasonably early and not extremely early, they'll let you set up as long as the other person's already gone. So, but yeah, oh man, it's so beautiful. The weather here is so much better than when I left the house. It was dark, raining, it was about 20 degrees colder. Oh yeah, it's so much different here. I love it. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish getting things organized here. I don't have a whole lot to get ready, or not a whole lot to set up. The hard work is done now. So, oh, you know what? This tent, there's another weird thing about this. It's supposed to be like a quick setup, quick teardown thing, but like the poles stay attached to the tent. So I'll show you what I mean. So right here, it is a square hole, and that end has clips on it that lock it in place. Both of the backside attachments are like that, and then in the front, it goes into a sleeve, and this end of the pole has a ball on it, and that's what holds this end in. So you are to fold everything down. I'm not sure how easy this thing's going to be to fold up with the poles attached to it, and you still get a pole bag. So I'm not sure how you're supposed to, I guess you'd fold the back end together, jam the poles in the bag, then fold the rest of it up. I don't know. That'll be a learning experience when it comes time to tear down in 2 days. So we'll see how that goes. All right, now the fun can start because we have a Kurt. Yeah, he's all set up. He's good to go. So we're gonna head back over and go BS with old dude on the trail a little bit more, and just whatever happens. This is just kind of a nice, chill, hangout weekend, which is kind of nice because Kurt and I were just talking, and both of our lives, what we got going on, is like stressful with work and stuff. So being able to chill is just nice.
Meanwhile, I have some.
We're attempting Jiffy Pop, and we all know how that goes.
Shake.
I've done this a couple times, but it burned it like every time.
Jiffy Pop.
Shake your popcorn. Shake your popcorn.
It probably tastes better with the smoke. Yeah.
Oh, this reminds me of that first scary movie.
Yeah. How do I know when it's done?
Looks like you're on fire on this side. A little bit off.
I like getting hopped up on top.
Keep it going. I'd keep it a little bit on the fire. You gotta keep that oil hot.
Whoa.
When it stops popping, it's done.
Got a little breakfast going. One of our hosts here, old dude on the trail, was gracious enough to offer dinner to people last night and breakfast, which we weren't expecting. So Kurt and I came with our backpacking mindset and had our meals and whatnot. But so yeah, we got some eggs, bacon, and toast going here. A little bit of coffee. But we're up nice and early. I've seen a few of the others up, but it looks like they were all going to either go hike somewhere or maybe go get some sunrise pictures. All right, we are now making our way down to the beach parking lot area. That's where everyone's going to meet up for our hike and whatever else we find ourselves getting into today. The hike, I think, is still supposed to be like around the bog trail. It takes you through like a nice marshy area, so it'd be pretty cool to see. Well, we're off on our group hike. There's the group. Not sure how well they're showing up, but all right, we are off the road and onto the dirt. All right, we were told that by this sign there's a really good pitcher plant. Right here.
Okay. There we go. Pitcher plants.
Yeah, you can see the little flower, if you want to call it that, popping up in the middle too.
Well, you'd be tired, but
I don't know, that road hike really got to me.
Once again, somehow we got trusted with finding the way.
There's another more of these pine trees without pointing.
But we're off the bog trail, and now, little chipmunk. Where'd he go? Is he already up the tree? Oh, there he is. Oh.
What'd you see?
Look at that chipmunk running around the tree. Oh.
What's he gonna do if I go this way?
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, I go there all the time.
Chestland Preserve.
Okay.
All the natural land.
All right, there they all go. We are gonna go this way on the Indian Trail. And John had said this is another way to loop back and around with a little bit less road walking. So it's gonna put us near a little loop called Sleepy Hollow. So we might do that when we get back, depending on the time. Because, you know, we still have some nice events planned. So we don't want to miss that. Because I will say, for me not being like the biggest, like, go hang out with a big group of strangers person, one of the nice things is watching about half of these people, they feel less like strangers, so it's a little easier to chat. And one thing I've learned over the years, especially like when I first started doing all this and meeting some of the people that are really good friends now, is like like-minded people. You know, everyone in the outdoor community seems to be really easy to get along with. So if you ever think of attending one of these things, just go ahead and do it. Very welcoming, very friendly bunch. All right, we are off the trail, walking by some cabins conveniently on a road called Cabin Road. This looks like it's all ran by the state park, judging by the restroom facilities there. But yeah, the trail out was nice. It was easy cruising. Kurt did a better job than I did, but these trails, at least the ones we've seen, they're not blazed very well. They are blazed, but one thing that is really nice is there are trail markers at every intersection. I mean, like every intersection are really well done, very noticeable. You're not just gonna blow by one of those and miss it. What do you got going on over here?
Got some Applewood sockeye salmon, and this is smoked Cooper sharp cheese. So a little slice of each on a couple crackers, and you're snacking.
Pretty awesome. Sounds good.
Second question is, if you go up, I think it's 504 here.
Yep.
The little concrete monuments that are alongside the road, are they like mileage indicators?
Yes, those are the original mile markers from when that was the Philadelphia Erie Turnpike in the 1800s. They all have the I think that, I don't think it's PVC. I think it's actually metal pipes around it to help protect them.
Right.
But yeah, they're all along
Great
that
question,
stretch.
'cause we were wondering when we were driving in.
Yeah.
We were like, it looks like some kind of marker.
Yeah, those are the old mileage markers from the
Thank you.
Philadelphia Erie Turnpike. If you go right up the hill here, there's one where you could actually pull a car off on the side there. It's open enough you could do that and get the car off the road and be able to photograph it.
So date that, kind of?
The what?
Date it?
They're probably, I'm gonna say they were probably like the mid 1800s when they
So
put
they're
those in
actual
there.
mileage numbers engraved in them?
Yeah, you can read some of them. They don't have the town names on them. Some of them will have a P and a B. So the P is Phillipsburg, the B is Belmont.
How many miles of them were there?
There's about 9 miles of them on this stretch here.
I'm not sure how much of the presentation I left in my video, but this is one of the mile markers that the ranger was telling us about for the old turnpike that used to be here. And there's a few along here. I think she said somewhere around 8 or so of them. And not all of them are legible, but they're all protected by the metal piping this way. Just a pretty cool little thing with the local area. How's it going, everyone? I know, not actual woods. That's okay. So I'm obviously no longer in the Black Moshannon State Park. The end of my trip there went a little bit differently than expected. So on the last day, last night, I should probably preface this with saying cell service there is very spotty, totally not reliable. So I noticed through the campground I would like catch it here and there, but most places it was only enough to receive, not send. So on Saturday night, going back to the campsite and getting ready to go to bed, I get a notification. Notification is that it's Panda letting me know that plans with our babysitter fell through and she had to go pick up our little sapling. So normally this wouldn't be a big deal, but on Sunday of that weekend, so the next day, she had a race to do. And trying to figure out how to do that while taking our young kid with is not the easiest thing. And I know that. So even though I wasn't able to respond to her, I made the decision to just pack up and go home. I think I got home like 12:30, 1 o'clock, something like that. And figured that'd give me just enough time to sleep and wake up before the race happened. So that's what I did, and that's what happened. So unfortunately, I didn't get to say bye to everybody the next day that was still there. But I didn't miss out on all the fun stuff, which is nice. So I still got everything that I wanted out of the trip. I got to hang out with some awesome people. A lot of fun time just chatting around the campfire. Got to hang out with Kurt, which was always a good time. And yeah, so I got everything I needed out of this trip. And then I was able to make it back and take care of the no babysitter issue. And Panda could still do her race without any worry or concern over the little one. So it all worked out. But that being said, I had a fantastic time at the meetup at Black Moshannon. Don't generally do that kind of stuff. It's been a while. I mean, I went to Maha, but I was at Maha for such a short time, especially considering Kurt and I went for a hike, that like I probably didn't like engage or like throw myself into Maha probably the way I should have, to like really get to like talk to people, get to know people. But we also did just get back from like a 22-hour drive on our return trip from our family vacation, so that might have had something to do with that. But anyway, but yeah, so this was cool. Everyone there was awesome. want to say thank you to Darcy and Old Dude for hosting this and putting it all together. It's very cool. And I look forward to doing it again. But hope you guys enjoyed tagging along. I know I didn't film a whole lot of like around camp and stuff. I was just more enjoying the hangout part of that. So I know most of what I shot was us hiking, but if you look at some of the other people's videos, you'll see that like more people got more of the camp hangout experience as well. But until next time, hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you later.